Welcome back to more Pokémon White. So, last time, we had a look at Relic Castle, and yeah, we rolled some Team Plaza grunts. We couldn't find the Dark Stone, but as it turns out, it was in Nakreen City all along. So yeah, we got that on our side. We also had a battle against Bianca too, but yeah. With that over and done with, before I do make it to the next Son of Opaloosa, I really feel like it's about time we try taking on these legendary Pokemon. Yeah, we learned about this legendary Pokemon at least when we first entered the Guidance Chamber in Mistralton Cave, so yeah. And yeah, we learned about the history of these Pokemon. Apparently, yeah, they despised humans in the past, but maybe if we battle them, we can maybe change their mind or something like that. But yeah, to make the rest of them appear though, we need to take on the leader first. So, just on the last part, I did buy a lot of Dust Balls, and also, yeah, I took off the Rocky Helm and Yokozuna just in case. So yeah, everything else should be fine. I guess Keiko doesn't really need the Life Ball, but oh well. Of course, because this is a legendary Pokemon, we better save before taking it on, so yeah. And yeah, depending on how quick this goes, we might also talk about some topics too. But anyway, alrighty, so let's give this a go then, shall we? That's a very cool intro. But anyway, this is Cobalion, level 42, Steel Fighting type with justified for its ability, so if it's hit by a Dark type move, its power will increase. It'll get +1 attack, and it'll have the moves Helping Hand, Retaliate, Iron Head, and Secret Sword. So, Cobalion is a very decent fighting type Pokemon. Yeah, all the Swords of Justices are... I don't know if that's actually a word. All of them are pretty strong fighting type Pokemon, and Cobalion is no such to that because, yeah, it has a pretty good defensive profile thanks to Steel type. And yeah, of course, it's pretty bulky too. And I think another great thing about it too is just how, it's pretty good at support too as well as defense. It can basically do whatever you need it to, whether that's tank or go on the offensive, so that's quite nice. But anyway, we'll talk about its signature move. Well, the signature move among this group, and that is Secret Sword. It's a 90 power fighting type move, 100% accuracy, and the user's stat changes don't affect this attack's damage, which is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, we can't weaken it much more than that, so I guess they're going to be throwing balls at it. I bought a lot of Dust Balls, so yeah, hopefully these will work. But I might want to switch. I'm not so sure what I could go into. I did lower its special defense, so yeah, I need to keep that in mind. Anyway, he's got the Secret Sword, that's okay. Anyway, so yeah, so we thought that Secret Sword, yeah, it's a pretty decent move, although they all learn close combat to basically replace it at the very high levels, so there's also that. Anyway, yeah, its time move was not bad. It has Iron Head, which will be one of its best options for a Steel type move, which is always good, and yeah, Secret Sword is very solid too. So yeah, that's also nice to see as well. But you can also expect Sword Dance and Work Up. So yeah, we already had the Work Up TM, so we could use that. And yeah, SD, yeah, this thing got set up pretty easily, so yeah, it's quite nice because of that. Then yeah, we've got Quick Guard for support too, of course Hills' Helping Hand. You can even get Metal Burst at 67, and yeah, it's only 3 as its combat. Anyway, for TMs it's got pretty good. It actually doesn't get Bulk Up, but it does get Calm Mind. And also even gets Home Force too, so there's some other boosting options with that. Like I said, support-wise, I feel like it's pretty good. You also got Toxic, you've got Reflect, you've got... you can even try to Super Rock Boost too. It's got Thunder Wave, and yeah, that's mainly it for the support options. But yeah, you can even go Flash Cannon if you want, but yeah, I think one very cool thing is Volt Switch. Again, it's a very bulky Pokemon, so yeah, it can basically soak up a hit, and then yeah, basically allow a teammate to switch it more freely. Although yeah, it is decently fast on its own, so yeah, this is gonna mainly be used against very fast opponents, so yeah. Anyway, again, I'm thinking about whether I should weaken it more than this. Anyway, so yeah, now we can go on to the stats, and... oh, very close. There's another Secret Sword. The good thing is that, yeah, Medusa tanks it pretty good. So yeah, I'm thinking, can armor maybe weaken it? I'll give it justified though is the problem, but hey, I think we can struggle with attacks. Because yeah, I mean the Intimidator certainly helps, but yeah. Let's see, I mean Rock Slide could also work, and it's not even stats, so yeah, let's try it. If it hits. Then we'll go into the stats. Oh, it keeps missing. Interesting. Anyway, let's see, there we go. There's Rock Slide. There we go, now it's in red. I mean, I could probably go for another one, to be honest. So I'll do that. There we are. That should be. So yeah, now let's get back to catching, and we'll talk about the stats a little bit. So yeah, like I said, it's a very tanky Pokemon. Its best stat is defense, 129. So yeah, couple that with a Steel Flying type, maybe the Steel type in this case, but yeah. Yeah, this thing is pretty decently hard to take out on the physical side, because that's a lot of defense, and yeah, it has 91 HP too. It is definitely more vulnerable on the special side, though, only having 72 special defense. And then after that, yeah, its offenses are really good too. And yeah, having good defense is obviously very nice, it just means that yeah, it sticks around longer to do more damage, and also, yeah, has more opportunity to maybe set up, so yeah. Like, yeah, we're talking 108 speed, which is very good, and then 90 offenses on both sides, so yeah. So yeah, no matter what you do, it'll do pretty good. It's just on the social side, you're using Focus Blast as your flying type move, so yeah. I think most people are going to prefer using the physical moves, so yeah. So yeah, that's Cobalion. Like I said, it's a pretty interesting Pokemon again. I do like how defensively strong it is. Of course, it's not as strong as it used to be, because, yeah, Steel types no longer resist Dark and Ghost, but it still has a Dark resistance. And yeah, of course, it can definitely have some fun with that with Justified, gaming it that, plus attack if it switches in on a Dark type move, which, yeah, you definitely want to, because, yeah, it's pretty good at punishing them with its, it's pretty good at punishing those because of its, good find type, obviously, so yeah. And yeah, there's a Super Sword. So now, yeah, we're gonna be going to Medusa because Medusa wills this thing pretty good, so yeah. Let's do that. So yeah, let's talk about it itself. Yeah, I haven't really used one myself. It's definitely a Pokemon that I respect, but I haven't really used myself, to be honest. So yeah. But yeah, I've definitely seen some interesting things about it. And then obviously in the newest generation, it got a futuristic form called Iron Crown, I believe it's what it's called. I believe it's a Steel Psychic type. It's a pretty interesting Pokemon. I think its signature move is pretty decent, so yeah. It's not a bad Pokemon, it's not right as well, so yeah. Anyway. Back again. I don't remember if I've seen the movie here, person. I feel like I might have, but I can't really remember, so yeah. The main movie I remember from Generation 5 was the 15 movie, so yeah. Because I actually watched both versions of it, which is pretty cool. Anyway, but yeah, I do know that, yeah, there are definitely some fun things you can do with Cobalion. Because of its Justified ability, you can team it up with a beat-up Pokemon and then give it, like, insane amounts of attack, and yeah, it also tends to resist beat-up too. So yeah, that's obviously something very fun you can do with this Pokemon, so yeah. So I quite like that. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about it. Again, pretty basic legendary Pokemon, but yeah, it's a pretty cool. Again, these three Pokemon in this trio, they're pretty interesting, not gonna lie. So yeah. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Didn't need to use topic, but that's okay, because I did prepare for this, so yeah. I did prepare for the fact that, yeah, I might actually catch it pretty quickly. Anyway, it has a body and heart of steel. Its glare is sufficient to make even an unruly Pokemon obey it. That's pretty cool. Anyway, it goes to our PC box, and this guy has something to say to us. It seems that thanks to Cobalion, there's a change in the world. It's a world where people and Pokemon help each other and live together. I believe Cobalion wants to remain with you and travel by your side. The fact that you had battled Cobalion and you related to each other should be easily communicated to Terrakion and Virizion, because of the close bond between the three. I'm sure they will also give you a chance to prove your worth. The obstacles that appeared that separate Terrakion and Virizion from people are probably gone now, Whether you want to search for those two is up to you, but they are definitely waiting for you. So yeah, that's your proof that yeah, we need to fight Cobalion first, and then that allows us to get the rest of them. So yeah. And yeah, interesting enough, they didn't mention Terracon, but yeah, only Virizion is available to us. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing his name correctly. I can't remember what's actually pronounced. Like, it sounds a lot like Verizon, which I'm pretty sure is something in America. I know they sponsor Team Penske in IndyCar and NASCAR, so yeah. That's what it sounds like to me, but anyway. You want to go in Nakreen, because yeah, this is where Verizion's actually in Pinwheel Frost. But yeah, I'm gonna just go for Virizion because that's what I'm familiar with. Because again, I'm not so sure if it's like Virizion or something like that. Because I feel like its pronunciation's strange, it doesn't make much sense, so yeah. Yeah, I made it nighttime, so yeah, now we can go catch up Virizion 2. So yeah, just in case, yeah, Cobalion didn't take that long to catch, so yeah. So anyway, yeah, let's go. And yeah, Virizion will be a lot easier to talk about than Cobalion because you can't know what to expect now. Anyway, let's go in here. And yeah, we're gonna have to use the same team of Pokemon here as well. But anyway, all we want to do is we want to go through here. Probably put Repel 2. So let's yeah, go back to the Repel. And yeah, we can now put back on the Dazzle Machine, and yeah, we can make our way through here. And go up here. And yeah, those boulders are no longer blocking the way. So, we can meet this Pokemon in the Rumination Field. So of course, what we want to do again is save. So we shall do just that. There you are. So, let's give this one a go, shall we? And this one's actually going to be a bit annoying to catch, so yeah. Here it is, Virizion, Grass Fine type Pokemon, level 42 with Justified by its ability, and it has the moves Sacred Sword, Giga Train, Retaliate, and Helping Hand. So we want to Thunder Wave it, obviously, and now we can start talking about it. So Virizion, of course, it's kind of strange Pokemon because yeah, Grass Flying is definitely a strange combination. Like, it definitely has some fun with it too. Its level up moveset is pretty similar to what Valion gets. I'm gonna try Shuffle here. But yeah, just replace some of those Steel type moves with Grass type ones. And it has some good options. And Giga Train is definitely one. It's gonna make it annoying to catch, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Giga Train to heal itself up, and it's a pretty tanky Pokemon, that's pretty cool. The main problem is that, yeah, if you want to go physical, Leaf Blade is at level 67, so yeah. And yeah, it also learns Sword Sense of 49, Sacred Sword is also pretty good until you get Close Combat. Alright, it's in red, let's try to catch it. In fact, yeah, maybe I'll go into Yokozuna to maybe make its Giga Trains do less damage. So then we can, you know, keep it in red for longer. Let's see, it goes Helping Hand, so yeah. We'll keep chucking the Dust Balls, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, a special moveset with Giga Train might be a good idea. It's just that, yeah, again, if you're going Fine type move, you want Focus Blast. Oh, let's spot that. And watch it goes up Giga Train straight up, so yeah. At least it doesn't do too much, but yeah. I do wonder if I could go for Skulker to maybe put it in the red. It doesn't quite resist this though, but it does have good special defense. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. And I did remove the Rocky Helmet, so yeah, it's just that, yeah, that Sacred Sword does do quite a lot, so yeah. But anyway, so that's mainly what I'm gonna say about its level up move pool. Again, yeah, it's not bad. And again, I kinda like Giga Train to be honest, it's just that, yeah, if you're going all physical, Leaf Blade is a bit late, which is definitely a little bit sad, so yeah. And yeah, I got these Fire Potions, might as well use them. So yeah, at least on the TM side again, Calm Mind is still there, so you can use that with Giga Train pretty nicely. But yeah, it's mainly, you know, got pretty similar type coverage too. But yeah, it also does have its decent array of support moves, like Light Screen for example. Of course, Toxic could be considered too. It does have Rock type moves on its side. Not really much to have with Cobalion. But yeah, it can use Stone Edge. I think it can also use... Actually, it can't use Rock side. Only gets Stone Edge apparently, so yeah. That's interesting. But yeah, I'll see if I can get it back into red. Yeah, there's also some other grass type options here, like Grass Knot 2, and even Energy Ball. And yeah, like I said, if you want those such fine type moves, yeah, you're gonna need to go for Focus Blast, so yeah. Its coverage is alright, like yeah, Rock, with Stone Edge, Leap Blade and Close Combat, it does have pretty good type coverage, and yeah, you can also use Soul Sense too. Okay, yeah, that didn't take too long. Yeah, I guess we're going to the Quartz then. Anyway, its head sprouts horns as sharp as blades. Using well with light movements, it confounds and swiftly cuts opponents. So yeah. Alright, I guess it's gonna be Tarako that might be giving us the topic, so yeah. Alright. I'm happy that that wasn't too painful, so yeah. But again, Dust Balls are just really good, so yeah. That's definitely one reason why, so yeah. But yeah, I'll finish talking about first one here. So, yeah, again, I kind of went over everything at the Moople, so I'm just going to go with the stats now. So yeah, it's the special defensive one. It has 129 special defense, but yeah, of course has 72 defense, 90 offenses, 91 HP, 108 speed. Again, it's pretty solid. It's not the best of the three, in fact it's probably the weakest of the three, because again, Grass is kind of a weird type. Although it can make it decently offensive with Stone Edge and Close Combat, so yeah. That's definitely something pretty decent, so yeah. About Prism, but yeah, it's a pretty alright Pokemon, I'd say. And again, it is kind of sad that yeah, Leaf Blade's kind of a while away, because again, that's a pretty great move, especially with a physical move pool. But yeah, of course, it can tackle the special side. Like yeah, if you do get Calm Mind on it at some point, it could be very infuriating, because yeah, it can, you know, Calm Mind on something that attacks specially. And then yeah, use Giga Drain to get back all its health too, so yeah. That definitely sounds like a pain to deal with, so yeah. It's a very interesting Pokemon, not gonna lie. I think the thing about Virizion for me is, one thing I do remember it for is the TCG. Virizion EX worked very well with Genesect EX in Grass-type decks, basically, so yeah. Because yeah, I believe what it does is with its attack, I can't remember if it's the attack or the ability, but yeah, it can basically charge up, it can help attach Grass Energy to other Pokemon, I believe, so yeah. The idea behind that is, yeah, you can use it to power up Genesect, and then Genesect can go down with its, cool stuff, because yeah, it's a team passive Pokemon. Genesect, so it's got some pretty decent, options, and yeah, it also has G-Booster too, so yeah, we'll probably talk about that more when I talk about Genesect today, but yeah. And yeah, of course, just like Cobalion, it has a futuristic form called Iron Leaves, which I think was considered not that great. It's probably because, again, Grass and Psychic's kind of a weird type combination, so yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go fight these dudes, and yeah, it looks like next time we're gonna be heading towards Appaloosa. But yeah, I did want to knock out some of the topics while we do this, so yeah. So anyway, although there was one topic I want to talk about, I'll save for the next part, I think, then. It had something to do with the thing that happened earlier today, the partner showcase. But anyway, Pokemon and Pokeballs are my real friends. Please join the training of our Pokemon weapon. Yeah, I already said that before. We'll talk about a very interesting topic, music for legendaries. So, yeah, this started Gen 2, I'm pretty sure, with, the legendary beasts, and yeah, there's a lot of good ones, and yeah, there's definitely a lot of favorite battle themes that use, there's a lot of favorite battle themes that are just amazing, you know. Well, legendary Pokemon have amazing battle themes, that's what I'm trying to say. I think, yeah, the first one that comes to mind is Generation 6's legendary battle theme. That one is just so intense, so hype. I could definitely listen to it for hours if I want to. I'm pretty sure that's what I did when I first heard it, so yeah. So yeah, it's awesome. I really love it. There's definitely some other good ones too. Generation 3 has two big ones in the Reggie theme, which I also really like. That one's also epic too. Like, yeah, it makes them feel super otherworldly and stuff, so yeah, that's why I really like it. Definitely fits the Reggies quite well because of that, so yeah. And yeah, the main Lecho theme for the box entries, yeah, that one's also really epic. It makes them feel like, yeah, these colossal beasts that could, like, control the world and stuff. It's pretty epic stuff. Generation 4 also had some pretty good ones. The main one for me is Giratina, obviously. And then, yeah, I also want to pay special attention to Giratina's remix in Legends Arceus. I don't like how it's used in the Super Boss, but yeah. I'm pretty sure that you can hear it when you battle Giratina again to try and catch it. I don't remember if that's the case or not, but yeah. I feel like it was, but yeah, it's amazing remix of an already great Leche battle theme. Like, yeah, I think the thing that makes it so good is that, yeah, it just sounds all over the place and chaotic and stuff, which really fits well with, Giratina, obviously. Anyway, as for some newer games, I also really like, the Gen 7 Legendary themes. Like, yeah, it was kind of hard to one-up Gen 6, because again, that Legendary battle theme is just, ear candy, I guess. But yeah, Sogole and Lunala had an amazing battle theme too. And yeah, also the Tapus did too. The Tapus fit really well. They sound like tribal and stuff, or sounds very tribal and stuff, so yeah. That definitely was pretty interesting too, so yeah. So I really liked that one too. Like, I don't know, it fit really well with what the Reach was all about, and yeah, Sogole and Lunala. I think the thing I like about that one especially, it sounds very hopeful, I felt like. Which I feel like makes sense with, you know, how let's just say Nevi was portrayed. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, there was something very hopeful sounding about that battle theme, so yeah. That's what kind of why I liked it so much, so yeah. But yeah, that's the main thing there. I'm trying to remember if there are any others. I think Gen 8 also had some pretty good ones too. The main one, of course, was, the main one is, of course, the Swords of... I forget what they're actually called. It's the Legendary Trio. Or Legendary 4-way, I guess you could say. I was gonna call it Swords of Ruin, but I'm pretty sure that's only for one of them. Yeah, they also had a really great battle theme too. Also sounds pretty interesting too. Sounds very Chinese, which is interesting. Or Asian, which is kind of weird because, yeah, the region isn't really, you know, Chinese, but yeah. That's kind of the vibe I got. But anyway. So that's one topic down. The other topic I'll mention for this time is the BB Elite 4. So yeah, this is in the Indigo disc. In the newest game, Scarlet and Violet. They're interesting. Like, yeah, I felt like, yeah, the Indigo disc, they definitely amped up the battles, let's just say. The thing about it is, though, is that I'm not really familiar with their characters. All I really know is that, yeah, two of them are related to other characters. That's Lacey and Triton. That's pretty interesting. The weird thing for me is that, yeah, you could tell that it's very Gen 5 inspired, but then, as we found out, the next Pokemon game is actually Gen 6 inspired. So yeah, I wonder why that's the case, but yeah. Like, yeah, you tease a lot about Gen 5, and then you just make a Gen 6 game instead, so yeah, I'm not so sure what that's all about, but yeah. But maybe we'll find out one day, anyway. I don't know, it's just something kind of weird. But yeah, as for the members themselves, I do like their teams. I'm pretty sure they're also double battles too. You can tell that, yeah, they are very serious about battling, with the fact that, yeah, they've got a lot of hold items, they can Terra whatever Pokemon they feel like. And yeah, they even showcase some of the new moves too, which is also pretty nice too. So yeah. Again, they're pretty cool. Unfortunately, that's a speed type, so yeah, that's unfortunate. And yeah, he gets the roll too, but that's okay. Maybe Keiko can take him on. But yeah. So that's what I'm trying to talk about. So yeah. I think the main one though is the final battle, because yeah, their team is very good. Like, yeah, so many strong Pokemon in there. And yeah, they're also pretty good at double landing too. And he has some, like, weather synergy too. As well. He uses rain a lot. He likes to focus on rain because, yeah, he does have a Drizzle Pokemon. He has another Pokemon, Hurricane Thunder, so yeah. That was a pretty cool looking battle. But yeah, I think Trayton was considered the one with the best team when I watched the videos, so yeah. That's kind of interesting, but yeah. Alright, let's try go for Shovel here. And yeah, that's really what I gotta say. Again, I feel like my opinion of them would be better if I knew more about the characters, but I don't, because again, I've never got the DLC, so yeah, I don't play them. Same with Sword and Shield's DLC, never got that either. The only things I know about are kind of how stupid some of the Pokemon are. Like Kyrick Shadow, like Kyrick Slice is actually a cool idea. Slow Ice type Pokemon, again, doesn't sound very good, but yeah, it uses Trick Room, and it has a very strong attack that hits both Pokemon in a double battle, so yeah, it's really well equipped for VDC. And then Kyrick Shadow is kind of stupid. Maybe single battles, but yeah, it's probably a lot more balanced than double battles because yeah, you can double target. But yeah, it's kinda yeah, it's kinda overpowered. And yeah, then Terra happened and yeah, that it couldn't stay around because now it could actually, you know, use coverage moves, so yeah. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, as with Gen 9's Leche Pokemon, they're alright. Like Ogerpon seems like a fun Pokemon seems like a fun, like, Leche Pokemon to have around for VGC 2. It seems pretty decent though. It's also pretty good in competitive too. And then, what else I'm trying to say? I don't know what the other one. I can't remember the name of the other one, but I know it has like the Stellar type stuff going on. I think that one's pretty decent too, but yeah. Yeah, that's the main Leche for, the Indigo Disc, but anyway. I'm gonna try using Medusa here. I need to double check my levels. So yeah, Keiko actually leveled up, so yeah. So yeah, probably should take a sip here. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about the BB Elite Force, so yeah. So now I had my sip, let's take on this guy, so yeah. So I think I'll save the rest of the topics later because yeah, there's quite a lot of them and they're quite long too. So yeah, I definitely want to make sure that yeah, I'm talking about them for a long time. So yeah, I guess we gotta go with Shovel here. They have Steamroller that can flinch you, which is kind of annoying because yeah, they're very fast. That's School Beats, so yeah. But with a nice Shovel, we can take it. And yeah, we're gonna get to level 45, which is very useful for what's coming up, so yeah. And yeah, there's Hex finally, but yeah, we just left Shovel, so yeah. And yeah, Hex isn't too strong in this game. If they get buffed, they got 10 extra base pan Gen 6, and then yeah. People start to use on their Juzzlets actually, which is pretty cool, but yeah. Anyway, Armut and Arcadus are going to be taking on some Spillipedes now, so yeah. And yeah, I think in the next spot too, hopefully if I remember to do this, I'm going to talk about the other topic, or a topic that came to mind just now, so yeah. So yeah, that should be a fun one to talk about, so yeah. And let's stick on these two. Yeah, they actually changed the team, now they have a Bulldor instead of 2 Scolipede, so yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, probably what we want to do here is, I mean yeah, one thing we can do actually is we can take out Bulldor. I mean yeah, this one thing we can do. We can go for Rip Break and then we can go for Rock Slide. Let's try that. Hopefully Rock Slide hits both of them, there you go. Rock Slide also has that nice flinch rate, which yeah, I was getting pretty lucky with in the battle subway sometimes, so yeah. And yeah, Rip Break will take out the Bulldor. Perfect. So there you go. Very nicely done. So with that done, yeah, we are done with this episode now that we fought those two, so yeah. So yeah. We got the 2 legendary Pokemon, we started talking about some of the topics that I have written down, so yeah. I think, yeah, next time what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next route, Route 9 I believe. And then, yeah, we're going to be making our way to Opelucid City. So yeah, maybe it's time to explore Opelucid a little bit too. So yeah. So anyway, we're gonna get healed up here. And yeah, that'll be it. So yeah, like I said, yeah, next time, yeah, we're gonna be checking out Route 9. There's a new Pokemon to talk about on Route 9 too, so yeah, I can't wait to talk about that as well. And yeah, we'll also make our way to Opelucid City and try to explore it too. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, look forward to all that, and I'll see you guys again for that.